Hello and welcome to this special series, Finance Made Simple. Joining me today is Rishi Mathur, who's the Chief Digital and Strategy Officer at Canara HSBC OBC Life Insurance. Thanks very much, Rishi, for joining us today on this customer education series that we've put together. Rishi, one of the developments we saw with COVID, rather sadly, is that people across age groups were affected. It wasn't something that only a certain age group was affected by. People very young, in their 20s, also unfortunately lost their lives. When it comes to insurance, a lot of people say, "Oh, but I'm too young, and why should I buy insurance right now?" So here's my question: Do you believe that people, say, who are under 30 years of age, but are working or have a livelihood or have dependents, must also make sure that they buy insurance? And what are the benefits of buying insurance early, uh, especially with a view with COVID in mind? It's not gone anywhere yet. So what would your advice be to viewers?
Yeah, you do need insurance even if you are under 30 and you're young and working. That means that you do need insurance. Why? Why is that so? Vivek, you're right. A lot of people think that insurance is not relevant for me. I'm not in the age where I should be buying insurance. I think it's particularly relevant and useful for customers who are younger because there are some real advantages of buying young and buying early. uh, you do get a much better mortality rate when in the years of your life. And whenever you're buying an insurance, you're pretty much guaranteeing your mortality charge for the entire period of the policy. And hence it's a good idea to get in early. You get a benefit in terms of your rates, but more importantly, you don't know about your health status 10 years or 15 years down the road. So at a younger age, when you have a great health status, when you are free from any of the lifestyle diseases which are so common in our society these days, that's the right time to buy insurance. You get underwritten on the basis of your current health status, and that then holds for a long period of time. Insurance is a product which actually gives you an ability to guarantee benefits all the way till even 40 or 50 years. So that's something unique in the financial services space, and that's something which customers would get if you are purchasing early on. Another important reason is you have the power of compounding on your side. So when you are purchasing early, you really are giving a lot of time for the money that you are investing to actually gain in value over a period of time. And we know that the power of compounding really kicks in once you look at a longer time period. So if you start a little early, then you can actually take the benefit of that. For example, if you were to save 10,000 rupees additionally, and if you were to get a return on it, say for example an illustrated 8% return, then that would actually add up to almost 60,000 rupees, 60 lakh rupees additional, over a period of 20 years, a 10,000 rupee additional saving per month. So there's a lot to be gained by starting early, in terms of mortality rates, in terms of health status, in terms of the power of compounding, in terms of making sure that you have got your guaranteed rates locked in for almost 40 to 50 years. Another point is important, particularly in the Indian context. I know there are a lot of young people, but there is dependence. Your parents may now be, on the older side, and incomes may be, stable or dwindling in that situation. So there is a dependence, and therefore it's important to be protected at a younger age, because your family is increasingly going to depend on you in the coming years. So it's good to get insurance. Insurance is not bought just for that year and for the next year. It's actually bought for a period of 10 or 15 or maybe even 40 or 50 years. So the dependence that your parents would have on you as a young person who's starting earning would actually increase over a period of time in the Indian context. And that's why it's important to get yourself protected by insurance. Start the saving habit and start making sure you have enough life cover.
All right, Rishi, thank you very much for joining us and sharing your perspective with our viewers. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you, Vivek. It was a pleasure.